Alright folks, welcome to another video here on my channel. My name is ChaosMole and let's have a look at Cyberpunk 2077 PlayStation gameplay video. I haven't seen this yet, so let's listen to Holly here for a second. Alright. Nice. I actually played Corpo when I was able to play Cyberpunk a few months ago. Didn't play Nomad. So this is PlayStation 4 Pro footage. Oh, is that right? The hair looks a bit weird. Doesn't. Interesting.
To all platforms as an update on launch day. And this is how we want you to experience the game.
Oh, there we go. Okay, this is the PlayStation 4 Pro, which they're showing right now. And keep in mind, this is not the original PlayStation. So it would be interesting to see how it runs on the standard console. And keep in mind, this is also a 1080p video on YouTube. So quality worries.
Sometime next year.
Ooh, the shadows are rough. Ooh.
You said it was nothing serious when I came in. You said you were sure.
This is still the Pro. I mean, you can see the 4 on the Pro, so you should be fine. It would be interesting to see the city. Like, don't get me wrong, this is nice and all, but
I'm gonna bypass the coupling and rig a hot wire.
Compressor will run on and on. Could seize up.
huh, this looks nice.
Did anyone ask your opinion?
But again, I want to see like what they showed actually with the Xbox. Like, show me the big city, like show me the bustling areas. Like, I have no reason to not to believe that the PlayStation 4 and of course the PlayStation 5 can easily handle those areas, right? Like, that's something I expect. Oh, there we go. This is still pretty much an open area.
He did. I was just making sure.
The pop-in is actually not too bad. I would have expected like worse pop-in, especially in the distance. But there is clearly pop-in as we just saw with the billboards. But this is actually not too bad. Yeah. Oh, wonderful city parts. Well, kinda. It's not city, it's the outside skirt when you were getting into the city. I've seen this part when I had my 4 hours of play, which was pretty cool.
Now please report to room number 2.
I mean, it looks alright. Like, again, this is the PS4 Pro, so I would have loved to see the PS4 and of course the Xbox One and not just the enhanced versions. But this is clearly 30 FPS. I don't know if it's 4K. The video was uploaded in 1080p, the same thing they did with the Xbox One X. So can't really compare that.
What are you transporting? It's all in there.
Oh, there we go. More inside the city. And some rain. That will give some beautiful reflections to the game. That rain looks really nice, especially in game. I only saw the rain like for a brief moment when I played the game, but man, it looks so good. Like one of the best rains I've seen. Like even when it comes to the behavior and stuff. Oh, PlayStation 5. This is backwards compatibility. This is not the specific PlayStation 5 version. So that's a bit different. As far as we know, there will be a separate PlayStation 5 patch later down the line where they will enhance the PlayStation 5 more, and of course the Xbox Series X. Yeah, this will not end well for them. Yeah, those are corporates. you are not messing with the corporates, man. As a street gang, you will not do well. You leave the corporates alone. This looks good. And I would even go so far to say, like, this looks more like 60 FPS now. I think they actually switched to 60. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I would say we're at 60 now.
Took a risk. He assumed we didn't have a clan backing us, and he was right.
I would love to see the enhancements. Like, the shadow is still... Well, you can see it in the background right now, right? The shadows are still... Yeah. Because it's backwards. Right. So that makes sense. Nice, some action. I would love to see those action scenes with the PlayStation 4 though. Like we had a lot of scene with the PlayStation 4 where not much happens, and with the Xbox footage we actually had a moment where there was a lot of action going on and the FPS was tanking because of that. And that was on the Xbox One, or Xbox One X. So again, I'm very curious how the base versions of the consoles are actually doing. Okay, that was already it. Wow. I have to say, I definitely like the Xbox presentation a little bit more. Like again, here they are showing a lot of just, well, nothing much happens, right? Like this is all still footage, which every console can easily handle. Even though there's a lot of stuff going on here. Like I love the interior of those cars. They are amazing. Look, the thing I hope for the last gen consoles is that this game is running on steady 30 and looks okayish to decent. That's all I hope for. I don't hope for any miracles. I mean, apparently the reason why Cyberpunk was always delayed was apparently the consoles, and especially the Xbox One was a big problem for CDPR. So yeah, I'm just hoping it runs well on the older consoles, and
If you're armed, place your weapon
as long as the game is fun, right? Let me see if they show a little bit more of like action. I think there's no action whatsoever with the PlayStation 4. Yeah, this is the PlayStation 4 where they are driving. They are also like, this is something I noticed with the older consoles. Whenever they show the older consoles, they drive really slow. They move really slow, and it's like, ooh. I know when games and developers are doing that, it's not just to take in the environment, but it's also to give the game the chance and the hardware the chance to actually like pick up, right? Like they can follow what is going on. There's also not a lot of like NPCs running around. Okay, it's raining. It's raining. Fair point. And it's night. Like, Night City at night is not necessarily a street where you want to walk around. But you can see here, like, when they're moving to the PlayStation 5, there's still a lot more stuff going on the sideways, which was clearly not the case with the PlayStation 4 when they're driving around here. Like, look at this. This is where it starts, right? And I haven't really seen, like, a single... Here are two people, okay? So we have two people. But it's like... There's not much going on. This might be the intro, but I definitely want to see some areas which are much more populated. I want to see how those consoles can keep up. It's just weird that they are switching to the PlayStation 5 and then there's just like more people running around. But again, this is backwards compatibility. I hate this word so much. And that's basically like the same game you get on the PlayStation 4. It just runs better. That's basically what this mode is for the PlayStation 5. So this is basically the PlayStation 4 version running at 60. And I have to say, this looks still good. Like, if they can keep this graphic fidelity up with 30 FPS constantly on the PlayStation and of course on the Xbox. That's cool. Like, I would be happy about that. That would be really, really nice. Alright, but I think we have seen everything I wanted to see. That's all we can take from this. So I'm really curious to see how those games are actually running when the game is out in the wild. And we will be back with more Cyberpunk videos very soon. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, please. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see more Cyberpunk, like a full playthrough of the game, and of course more gaming news and live streams here on YouTube from Monday to Friday starting at 8 AM EST, I would also be delighted if you consider to subscribe. So thank you very much for that, and see you next time.